Look, I finally got the sky to show up. I That's the biggest challenge at these gatherings when I am not on the sunset cam to get no to get the computer camera to recognize the sky and my face at the same time. Not an easy thing to do. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's good to be here with you. And yeah, it's good to be here with you. I'm sitting in this warehouse up on the third floor, staring out. I'm sitting in this warehouse up on the third floor. Let's try that again, huh? Woo! We're starting off strong this Wednesday, aren't we? If I keep messing up, you just keep looking at that sky, okay? I'm sitting in this warehouse up on the third floor, staring out my window, 'cause I ain't had one before. Thinking about the sunset and the things we all deserve. Now we Yep. I'm gonna get this right. I haven't played this song enough for you gatherers since we started, I don't think, and I'm gonna do it right. Inspired by my home in Boston, which I'm very far away from. Maybe that's why I keep messing it up. I'm sitting in this warehouse up on the third floor, staring out my window, 'cause I ain't had one before. Thinking about the sunset and the things we all deserve. And now we never know what's coming. Right up in a curve, it's a jagged world. It's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be. And I feel good. Yes, I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. Well, I don't have any furniture, not even the TV. I had to live life simple, that's the man I wanna be. But I never thought I'd have a place that I could call my own. Now I'm wondering about the other things I someday wanna own. It's a jagged world, it's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be. And I feel good. Yes, I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. I'm alright, yeah. Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. I got some place to be. I'm alright. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, I'll be fine. I've got some place to be. Someday the rich folks, they will go marching to their beat. They'll be wanting fancy restaurants and buying up these streets. But while it lasts, man can't told me about it. Oh, and I will drink a cool cerveza. And I wanna meet, it's a jagged world, it's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be. And I feel good, yes I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright. volume. Cheers, gatherers. It is nice to be with you. It is nice to be playing. Man, it's nice to, now with new music that we're going to be releasing. It's great, but man, in front of a computer screen and recording and editing, it takes a little bit out of me. It is not what I fancy. It is not what I fancy. Okay, how about a song that I've only shared once? Shared it for the very first time about a week or two ago. This one is called Define Atlantis. A lot of false starts tonight. It's a good thing they're not calling penalties. I feel. Okay, here we go. The water's rising. It comes with that sound until it crashes over, and then its swim will drown. Our fortune tellers say our follies dressed in pride. We try to fight the ocean instead of heal the sky. Yeah, water rising, water rising. So, for those of you that missed the first time I shared that song, the reason it's taken me about 10 years to want to share that with anyone is actually that is an incomplete version of the song. What the chorus of that song was meant to be sung by two different voices singing two different parts, two different sets of lyrics, as a matter of fact, and I write all sorts of songs, and there are all sorts of challenges when I'm writing. Sometimes, most of the time, I like to write a song where I can then sit down and play the song and feel like I am getting it across. I am doing the thing. And then there are some songs where what is in my head for the song, it's not, one person can't do it. It's meant to be done and by multiple voices or multiple things. I'm going to share later on today another song for the very first time that I haven't shared in years. I've never shared, and it also doesn't quite work yet with just me. But I'm excited to share the idea with you. And for those of you that didn't hear the discussion the first time I shared this song, it's called "A Fine Atlantis" is the name of the song. And there are two choruses that are supposed to be happening on top of each other at the same time. One is water rising, water rising, water rising, going with that sound. So if you can picture that part in your head, there's supposed to be another voice that is singing this. Ages die, seasons cry, spinning upside down. Sand and stone, all alone, gone without a sound. And when those voices harmonize, singing those two different parts, that's when this chorus feels like, that's when the song is doing the thing it's supposed to do. So, anyways, all right. It's funny, some nights I have this thing. I equate it to going to the closet, going to a closet filled with clothes and looking at the clothes and saying, man, I just have nothing to wear tonight. And sometimes I feel that way before a gathering, like, man, I want to be good for these guys who are watching me tonight, and I just don't know what I don't know what I'm going to play for them that's going to make them as happy as possible during the hour that we get to spend together. And then there are some nights when I feel like, oh man, like I'm not gonna have time to get through all this good stuff. So some see me claim Darling, don't say it's my last chance to fail. I'm a worn aberration. Your eyes will go away. Block after block, life on a cloud. My road to redemption is steady. Jean, my daughter. Only knows me from an old photograph. But here in the shadows, I am reaching for light. Golden door says it's my last chance to fail. I'm a warm apparition. Your eyes will turn away. Black after blood, life on a cloud. My road to redemption, the steps I walk each day. In a hard month of hustling for the little I make, one more street over, then done for the day. Back to my bottle on a dark end of time. Daughter, don't say it's my last chance to fail. I'm a worn apparition. Your eyes will turn away. Block after block, life on a clock. My road to redemption, the steps I walk each day. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. That one was called is called Door to Door Sales, and I got to write that one with a fella named John Oates, and man, I love writing with that guy. He's written so many great songs in his career, and I love that song. I look forward to the day when maybe we can produce that song. We can do that song, right? That would be really fun. Okay, well, we have an issue we got to take care of. We got a major issue. I happened to see a clip. I saw a clip on Facebook of Supergirl covering this song. Now, this is a brand new song of mine. It is the hardest song I've ever written to sing. I have yet to get through this song front to back without screwing it up on one level or another. And I go online, and Supergirl is nailing it. Now, I watched your performance, Supergirl, so I know it was not perfect. So I am hereby throwing down the gauntlet to see which one of us is going to be able to sing this song perfectly without screwing up the words. I'm going to attempt it tonight. Tonight might be the night. For you gatherers, if I were a betting man, I'd probably put my money on Supergirl. And by the way, I know that we have a lot of gatherers that watch us from Latin America, Spanish-speaking countries, some Portuguese-speaking countries, and actually our bassist Poche is from Bolivia. He is a Spanish speaker. That's his first language, and we have had so many great conversations just about language. It is such a wonderful thing to be close with somebody for whom English is a second language for me, or to be close with somebody who doesn't speak my own language originally, right? Because language gives us the tools to think about the world and to have perspective on things. And through Poche, I have come to appreciate the absurdity of the English language. Specifically, all of the colorful, crazy phrases that we say on a day-to-day basis here in the United States that we don't even think twice about. And so I thought to myself, okay, let's construct a song entirely of phrases, weird phrases. And I came up with this song. It's called The Boat Ain't Paddling Me. I'm going to take another sip of whiskey for strength. Here we go. Man, I have taken my licks. You know what done stirred the pot. I dug myself into a deep dark hole. I stirred them muddy waters. I guess you could say I hit rock bottom. Shattered dreams, yes sir, I got them. You're looking at the shell of a man who played the fool on a foolproof plan. I'm as ragged as a guy can be. At least the boat ain't paddling me. It's a real tearjerker, but you heard it before. A typical brush with disaster, I was cut to the core. A no-win situation, an act of desperation. Not for lack of trying in the pan where I was frying. Yeah, the razor, it was edgy, added fuel to the fire. Cost an arm and a leg, I didn't even kick the tires on a river of lies. Hanging me up to dry by the skin of my teeth, by the mud of my eye. And now I may be too blind to see. At least the boat on the hand that I played. They got me red-handed by the scruff of the neck. They spun me like a broken record when I tried to stack the deck. And now I'm knocked down, dragged out, thrown up against the wall, flung ass over for tea kettle. They got me by the balls, stabbed in the back, knocked down, bloodied and beaten, chewed up, spit out. But you know my words, they all got eaten. Man, they played me like a symphony. At least the boat ain't paddling me. It was a game set, match man, a 7-10 split. A tangle web with dirty laundry, should've known just when to quit. Was a buzzer beating, crow eating, full finish, split the finish. Left out in the cold with just my shit eating Greenwich. And now I'm knocked down, dragged out, some say I had it coming. Burning both the ends, oh yeah, the engine was a humming. The tailor got the tattle, tossed it back from the saddle. Past the red line and the herring up the creek without the paddle. Man, I might be adrift at sea. At least the boat ain't paddling me. Well, I caught the paper tiger by the tail and let the sleeping doggies lie. I led the lamb up to the slaughter, pulled the wool over my eyes. I tried to lead the horse to water, taught the old dog something new. To fuck a chicken with its head cut off, and then came home to roost. And now my bonnet is a buzzing, cause the bees are still inside. Feel the sling nowhere to run to, better believe nowhere to hide. Put my eggs up in the basket, cut on the ball before the hatch. Cat got my tongue out of the bag and up and off the camel's back. Oh man, I'm barking up the wrong damn tree. At least the boat ain't paddling me. It was a rotten tomato, a brain fuse, an acid, a damn hot potato. The lettuce was faster than a chewed pie. I got put in my place, I got served as dessert with the egg on my face. Like the salt and the wound of the bitter was spilled. Was a tough one to swallow, the bitterest pill. But I took all my medicine wiser and older. Revenge was a dish and the dish was the colder. I was stabbed in the back, knocked down, bloodied and beaten. No, the shit! I was beat to a pulp, touched to shreds and left twisting like runaway chains or a red double fist. And I left before looking, the ship was a sinking, the rats were all fleeing, the flea bag was thinking. Passes I traveled, I stupidly chose, and I spied in my face when I cut off my nose. Cut all the corners, got hit, kicked to the curb, got hold in the piece was disturbing. Do not possess a remedy. At least the boat I ain't paddling me. Some say whatever will be, will be. At least the boat I ain't paddling me. Talk about your flight or flee. At least the boat I ain't paddling me. Gah! Almost. All right, Supergirl, you're up. Whoo. Okay, well, I think because of the clouds, we're probably not gonna, well, let's see what happens with the sunset. It's getting to be about that time. But I'm gonna do another, I'm gonna challenge myself in another way right now, and I'm gonna play a piano song that I've only played on piano a couple times, maybe once or twice with you all, and it is a hard one for me. So I'm gonna switch. I've got the sunset cam pointed at the piano. Boom. I'm gonna move this little guy around. Okay, here we go. Hey, come on up here. Okay, so this is a song. This is a song called "Home Again Soon." It's from an album called "View from the Room." And back in the day, this was one of my very first songs that I wrote on a piano, and I didn't know how to play it on the piano though. Like I could do this. I would go to my cousin and my keyboardist, Josh, who at the time was on the road team, and I could go to him and I could say, "Hey, make this sound like a song," and he would say, "Okay," and he would make it sound really pretty. Now, most of my songs, when I play them, I cheat, and I will tell you how I cheat. For those of you that want to cheat playing piano, there's a really easy way to do it. If you are playing, for instance, and if you don't, it's okay if you don't know anything about music. But if you've ever looked at a keyboard before, and there are white buttons and black buttons, and and there is a trick to playing just a couple notes. So if you're playing, for instance, for those of you that know just very little, if you can find a C on a piano, and you can go down 2 notes like this, right? You can change your chords by just moving your left finger, and you can keep these 2 fingers exactly the same, and you can oops. Right? And it sounds like you're playing a piano, right? But really, you're just knocking out to the 2 same chords on your right hand, and you're changing the root on your left. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you go like this with your left hand, and you play and an octave lower, right? So then you can go. And if you like that, and you're anything like me, you say to yourself, oh man, this could be a song. Where is it? Hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya. I'm gonna gather this song. Yeah ya, hey ya. You're off to the races. You got half a song written. I'm gonna gather this song and hey ya. Hey, yeah, right? Anyways, right? That is the secret to all of the songs that I write on the piano. I just use the piano as a mechanism to write songs, and I try to change the chords as easily as I can so that I can shut off the part of my brain that is trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my fingers. If I make it as simple as possible, I barely have to look at the keys, right? I can look at you. Right? That's got to be pretty simple for me to be able to do that, right? And if I can play this and not think about it with my fingers, then I can think about other things. Like, what is it that I want to say? How do I want to sing this song, right? I'm gonna gather this town and hey ya, hey ya. I'm gonna gather this town and hey ya, hey ya. And as I'm beginning to write, I'm gonna gather this town and hey ya, hey ya. That's a nonsensical sentence, right? I'm gonna gather this town and hey ya. Hey, it doesn't make any sense. Well, it doesn't need to, because at this point, I'm just trying to figure out where this song wants to go. What do I feel when I'm playing this song, right? I'm gonna get it this town and hey, I'm gonna hit some night in bed, don't ride to this town and hey, go to hey, Anyways. Maybe we should do a gathering where we try to write a song. We have an hour and we try to write a song. That could be exciting. Maybe we rewrite that song. My point is, I haven't even gotten to my point. But in order to try to mimic Josh's part on this song, I'm trying to do some different things. I'm trying to step up my game. That's what I'm trying to tell you people. I'm trying to keep up with my cousin Josh. Can't do that because he's a brilliant piano player. But on this song, I don't do my trick with the right hand. I am changing with the right hand, and I'm changing with the left hand. Both hands are changing chords, right? And they're supposed to hit the right buttons. And I'm trying to think about what I want to say and how I want to express it, and how I want to connect through the song. That's hard for me. puts a light to the candles around the room like a shrine. Says if it don't come in vinyl, then it ain't music divine. She calls me lost and found. Her voice finds hope in diamonds and fables all around. I'm taking over now by the soul of the taste of a sound. When I'm lost in the darkness, when I'm cut at the knees, she says you could give your soul to the city, yeah, you just bring your heart home to me. She said I know about your problems, take a rest from a while. Her voice finds hope in diamonds and fables all around. I'm taken over now by the soul of a taste of a sound. She calls me lost and found. Her voice finds hope in diamonds and fables all around. I'm taken over now by the soul of a taste of a sound, by the soul of a taste of a sound. And every sign on the highway says I'll be home again soon. Not totally horrible. Come on. Okay, come on. I'm bringing you. Are you still with me? Are you still with me? Ah, it looks like you're still with me. I lost you for a second. I'm sorry. Whew. I'm glad we at least made it to the end of that song. before I lost you because, okay. Um, there you all are. Thanks for all. I feel like you gatherers are so generous because, I make a lot of mistakes. And we lose the feed a lot of times out here in the desert. But man, y'all stick with it. And you know what else I love about y'all? I love how much this is not just about me. On this stupid camera. Oh, let me fix this. There we go. Okay. I love that. I know that you like the music, and I love that you like the music. And man, I'll play for you as long as you want me to play for you, forever and ever, right? Until they got to put me underground, right? But man, music can do so many things, and it can bring community together so powerfully. And to me, you all exemplify that, the way that you connect with each other and support one another. This is a time when we need to be supporting one another, and you do it every night. And I just feel grateful for you because of that. And there may come a time, gatherers, where this ceases to be a very underground, small community that we're the only ones that know about it, right? My friend Dee Dee was telling me about some of our statistics. The Gathering series has been viewed by over 13 million people. 13 million people since we started, right? But as many of you know, right, those of us that watch live every night, we make up a small percentage of the viewership. There may be a time when there are more and more people that are coming to check this thing out live. Or there may be a time when this is all behind us and we're out touring and you all have seen a million gatherings and you're seeing us on stage and you're there with a lot of people that are just learning about the music. And those chapters are chapters I am so excited for because I know how embraced somebody new is going to feel when they enter into this community for the first time. That is like the thing that inspires me to think about more than anything. Pretty cool. Okay. All right, so I'm going to play you, with that said, I'm going to play you a song that doesn't work. Okay. So, where to start? This is a song, I think, that is almost got to be electronic. Weird, right? But it's got to be about the production. And it can't be, the voice is just a mechanism. And it's got to be about this killing beat that is happening underneath the music. And there are not a lot of words on this song, and it's got to be about an arrangement that makes the song, makes you want to dance when you listen to this song. Because it is about a person that is... I wanted to write this about a person who... sometimes music can open up things inside of us, right, that other things can't. And sometimes, right, it is only, I don't know how to explain this. Sometimes sometimes I only feel like myself when I'm immersed in music. And when I'm not immersed in music, uh, there's something that is missing inside of me. And there are all sorts of ways that we can enjoy music. Some of you gatherers, for me, I write songs, I play songs. That is how I get it out, through music. But for a lot of people, music reaches them as a listener, right? Like, they can be a listener, and that's how they do it, or a dancer. Now, this is a person that maybe in her life she does not feel functional. Maybe she's dealing with a lot of demons, but man, when she is listening to music and she's dancing, she's not afraid of anything anymore. She can face those demons, and she can be invincible. That's what I wanted to write this about, right? But to write a song about a person that feels invincible when they're dancing, it's got to be a different kind of song. It can't be a song that just explains that. It's got to be a song that they can dance to, right? So I'm gonna play this song on this guitar, but I don't imagine this song will have a guitar on it. I imagine that this song could be created completely on a computer, and it would be a more fitting way to produce and arrange this song, right? So I am going to do my best to play you what I have, and there are not a lot of lyrics, and there are not a lot of chords, and we're just gonna see where it goes, okay? Here we go. Sullivan Square with the samples down like a acid rain, and she won't look back, she will never look back, because the back is the place that she feels the pain, and tonight she's taking it on, and she goes down through the records, down, whoa, she goes down through the records, down, whoa, she goes down through the records, down, whoa. And she hits every rain, and she dances like the moon is coming undone, and she won't look back, she will never look back. This back is the place that she's on the run tonight. She's taking it on, and she goes down, it's down, she goes down, it's down, she goes down to the records, down, it's down, whoa, she go down, she go down, yeah, she go, down, it's down. I mean, there's only like 6 lyrics in the whole song. And just like that other song that I played for you all, right? There are 2 voices on this chorus, right? It should start off. She go down through the wreckage, down through the whoa, whoa, whoa. She go down through the wreckage, down through the whoa, whoa. Now when I go up, she go down through the wreckage, down through. Can you hear that the first voice down through the they're gonna harmonize together. So that first voice down through the wreckage, down through the whoa, is supposed to be happening throughout the whole chorus. But there's a second voice that comes in on top. She go down through the wreckage, down through the whoa. Right? Anyways, that could be a fun. That could be someday a really fun song to make and produce. Or maybe, right? Maybe maybe it's silly for me to just sit on these ideas. Maybe, there are some incredible producer type people that I know around the world. Maybe I just send them this demo, right? And have them build a thing. And Josh could build a thing. Who knows? Anyways, that song is called Wreckage. So there you go. Well, this has certainly been a night of... Allie is... not only did Allie make ice cream, but she is out picking up pizza right now. How good is that? How lucky a husband am I? Still feels weird for me to say that, by the way. Husband. I am a husband. All right. It's Wednesday. We made it through. Tomorrow's Thursday. We roll up our sleeves and we do Thursday. And then we coast through Friday, and then we're back on a weekend, and we've, lo and behold, survived another week of this bizarre and horrific year that we are living through. And that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to beat this thing. And just keep on fucking living. That's how we're going to beat it. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May your tongue when you're ready carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. To our hearts and the air that we breathe is to around in good company. Is to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink one to your home. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to land and good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Okay. We did it. Another one down. Still alive. Okay. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you tomorrow.